Damn, it's kind of dark still. All right, whatever. We're just gonna do it in the dark. But there's an energy. Forget our messages are extremely important. And then I'm like, boom, like the inspiration. But okay, so I feel like it's hard to hate on, especially in the tarot collective. There's a lot of emphasis placed on feminism or feminine energy, because like traditional feminism, first of all, I don't even know if this has to do with necessarily what I'm about to say, but I do know like a lot of what catapulted my journey was knowing that inner knowing that I didn't even know what the words or the terminology were, but like that inner knowing that traditional feminism in the conventional white Eurocentric sense doesn't include a lot of intersectionality, right? That's also what catapulted me into studying a little bit more about the LGBTQ trans feelings and that I was currently feeling. And it was a whole go around, because whether you understand or don't understand what someone else is feeling in general, not just for that. 144 on the timer. So I definitely feel like this is an important message for the twin flame community. But the thing is that, man, what was I even gonna say? So there's this fuck shit energy right now that's like just making me forget everything and have memory loss. So I feel like someone might be dealing with a karmic I heard karmic hoe. So here's the thing, obviously women, you can't hate on other women just for being a woman, right? I was somebody who personally was like really empowered with females around me at a certain point in time, like people who identified as female and were assigned birth female, right? So it wasn't like women in the unconventional sense, it was like women in the conventional traditional sense. I was very empowered by being around women in the conventional sense. There was a time, and I'm not saying that I'm still not empowered by women in the traditional sense, cisgender women, assigned at birth, women who are assigned female at birth. I'm not saying that I'm not empowered around them, because at the end of the day, that's still in the binary, that's still they're still like women bear the babies, you know, like, and they're expected to do other, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like I don't respect women. It's the fact that I feel like sometimes that pitting against each other, almost like of like women against men, like, and the binary in general, it can be really, really toxic to the point where you don't really see a lot of the things and toxicity that women do carry. 344. And I feel like there's a karmic energy currently, so just I'm gonna pull one card on that, but oh wow, these don't want to come out. The Messenger in the reverse, huh? So okay, let me do something real quick, because here it is. Let me read the Messenger in the reverse. Wow, I opened right to the Messenger. The Messenger asks you to question those foundations that are based on fear and submission. Boom. Boom. 433. It's yin and yang. I feel like there are certain women out there who just haven't balanced that masculinity and femininity. 444 in the timer. We're all protected in this energy right now. It's not your energy, but you're protected from the energy. Does that make sense? It might feel good in a toxic way, but it's not your energy and you will be protected from it. That's what I'm trying to let you know. And the red jasper stone is literally right here. Can't. Anyway, so this energy, the Three of Swords, they're heartbroken because you have taken your purity and you have walked away from the situations at hand. Multiple situations I'm picking up on. So this energy is trying to lure you back in, okay? They're trying to lure you back in because they know, they don't know. The Three of Swords energy is there for a reason. They're continuously heartbroken by your actions because they're wondering why their toxicity isn't falling onto your lap and exacerbating all your problems in a way that's like, you know, like, right. So like, it's something where they really expected you to fall from grace. Bullying, right? And this was like almost like a pack of people, like people who were in like yeah, like constant, like even in like physical proximity, okay? I'm talking about literal like 3D, in the 3D sense. And the like you're here and I'm here, like in the yeah. So basically, should I light the sage for this? I'll light the sage for this. Whoa, see, now we have light. And then there was light, or then man created light, or something like that, right? But yeah, oh, I love this. I should get like a jack-o'-lantern and just have that for the light. The sage like barely lights during these readings. I'm telling you, there's some really lethargic toxicity. Oh, that's the thing. Okay, so it feels good because it's lethargy. Lethargic. Oof, that was hot. Yeah, see, this is the energy I'm picking up on. It's like clumsy, and it's tried to invade your brain because it can't function, right? So yeah, the Five of Swords in the reverse. So this person is very lethargic, very they feel like they're misunderstood, but in reality they're just a toxicity. I'm hearing toxicity over and over again. We just 8 to 801. So this person, it's like they're in an in-between. 808 on the timer, you're protected. They're in an in-between between two lands. They know what they're doing is not okay for what their actions, invading personal space, and disrespecting everything. And yeah, with the women thing, I feel as though sometimes when women overstep or women do something wrong, in traditional, I feel like in the conventional sense, or maybe, yeah, this might expand your mind a little bit. So get ready for this, but it's like, basically like, the facts are that people are people. 9 on the timer. I don't shit you ever, all right? 9 on the timer. 909 just passed. And exemplary of the fact that, and I'm still feeling that in-between energy, but it's like, I think it's like this person's energy still, but 909 did pass into 910, and that's like the in-between. But with the 9 and the 909, what I'm trying to let you know before that close of the cycle is that what you really need to understand is that people at the end of the day are people. People at the end of the day are people. And they in the past, Basically, you've been gaslit to the point where that cycle is closed, if not. But don't let yourself be blocked out of spiritually growing yourself just because of these traditional, just because of somebody else's opinion. And they really didn't want me to tell you that. They really didn't want me. They still are trying to stop me from continuing this message. Strength in the reverse. See? They really want you to be weak. Two of Swords in the reverse. They don't want you to use your intuition. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Judgment in the reverse. And Justice in the upright. So, and the Hanged Man in the reverse. So this is somebody who... We have the Devil that came out in a literal neutral position. So like that, I feel like speaks to the in-between lands where they do know they are doing something wrong. Justice will play out 11:11 on the timer. And this person also doesn't want you to like have a life of your own. Like I think they're attracted to you in some sort of compassionate but hurtful way. I'm hearing they're compassionate but also extremely dangerous for your mental health. 11:33. So this person, it's like because they're an immature, they're an immature energy. So they don't know how to deal with their feelings on anything, honestly. This person doesn't 11:55 on the timer. This person is not aware they're attracted to you so much. So it's almost like they know they're doing something wrong. They don't want to reflect and pinpoint what they're doing wrong. So they just continue. They know they don't know awareness means like they have to. I'm hearing like conformity was the measures they used to go by. And it's like conformity is fine if you're aware, you know? But the thing is, if you're not, you can fall through the wayside and just fall flat on your face. And I feel like that's where the devil just came up in the upright. That's where this person is heading. It's like the Empress in the upright. It's like, why try? 8 of Cups in the upright. And the 3 of Wands in the upright. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which just fell on the floor. And the Ace of Cups. I don't remember if this was in the upright or the reverse, but and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is trying, it's like they want your Ace of Cups so badly that they don't. Okay, yeah, it's like they don't see the work that you've already, and this is like where the jealousy comes from, because and they've done a really great job at like manipulating you in the past. So you might still be in recovery mode, because I'm feeling from this energy. Page of Cups, yeah. We have a lot of water energy, so this might not necessarily be a water symbolism, like zodiacal sign, but they are exuding water energy and manipulating. See, water energy has to be really respected, okay? It has to be very, and the problem is that all the elements, honestly, have to be respected. Especially when it comes to water, though, people will find that when you're alternating what water is truly supposed to be like, if you're exuding Page of Cups or Knight of Cups, then the water energy, in a very loving sense, should come from a purer place than this Three of Wands. And this person is in the dark. That's probably why this video is recording in the dark. And the Hangman is in the reverse. So it's like this person is literally crawling in the dark. There's a Hoobastank song called Crawling in the Dark. And it's like from their early album. And I feel like that's the energy that this person kind of exudes from it. Or from the Page of Cups and Knight of Cups. Because they probably have a page of... They're either the Page of Cups or they're working with someone who is the Page of Cups. But I believe they're the Page of Cups and they were working with somebody who's the Knight of Cups. Not necessarily like the Knight of Cups was like above them in like authoritative 3D relevancy, but in the spiritual realm, they were working with somebody who... It was a Page of Cups and it was a Knight of Cups, so it's like they had that capacity to fulfill that. At least with the Page of Cups, I definitely feel that. But if the Knight of Cups came out in the upright, then... Did it come out in the upright? Yeah, and they're not spiritual either, because I just pushed like an idol I had on my desk, or my table. And it's like, they're against gods. And yeah. And it was like them, I actually touched the women, the female, the goddess, when I did that shove. So it's like, they're coming across as someone, haha, here it is. They're coming across as somebody who supports women, but they're not. A lot of spiritual attacks have come from people who claim to support these things in such a general and continuous, like, spiritual, like spiritual attacks. I'm hearing like general, they might be like a general manager, managerial position, or general. They might do general admissions or generosity. They might feel generous with their generosity or something, charitable generosity. But really, they haven't worked out the truth. And so some of these energies, they might have rubbed off on you, and they might have gotten you to say things like that they would kind of maybe exude a little bit, but not in a way that's truthful. Because it's an energy that's a little bit more, there's movement there, but it's a very toxic movement. Does that make sense? So it's like they're regressing. This is regression. And there's a karmic energy that wants to rebuttal that with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And it's like, hello? So you don't want this Ten of Pentacles? You just want to sit there? And like, I don't get it. But that was the important message that I had to give you. And that's a wrap.